Hey guys, Justin here. Now this is actually going to be something I don't do often, but it's kind of like I wouldn't say it's COH2 casting, but basically this is just this is something that just happened, so this is actually quite fresh. But me, Invert and Imperator here, all three of us had this game of Company of Heroes 2. Basically, I wouldn't say I carried the game. Me and Imperator definitely carried the game. Because Invert here, he ended up having to leave because his internet crapped out. So he was in it for like the first 10 minutes and then his internet died, which was a shame. And as you can see, we're up against an expert AI, two hard AIs, and an easy AI. It was originally going to be two experts and a hard AI. Well, two hards and an expert AI, I meant. But I made the joke saying, we've got to have an American on easy because that's the Americans. Anyway, so we're playing on the Spearhead mod as well, so that's something to note. Before I start, I'm just going to... So, obviously, I'm going to turn off the fog of war as well to show you everything. This was me. I went for the SS. Well, they are the SS. You can see the green. Imperator is, of course, the blue here. They both went Soviets. Now, I don't know what doctrine they went. But yeah, you can see here with Spearhead, that's one of the things with Spearhead, you can actually choose your doctrines. I went straight for the Sturm doctrine, which is essentially quick movement and, basically just killing. Essentially just killing quick. You see some Sturm Pioneers here. You can get MP40s and STGs. I can't. I'll see what these guys. Who are these guys? He hadn't picked yet. Imperator went for assault tanks, which pretty good on this map, I would say. Oh god, this one here. If you've not played against this, if you've not played Spearhead, this is the most evil thing you can go up against. I swear to God, that thing is awful. We'll see what the AI have done. So the AI have gone for this guy for Royal Guards Regiment, which is like the Irish Guards and stuff like that. This guy went airborne. I didn't see an airborne. Obviously, this guy went defensive anti-tank, but this was actually kind of weird. You'll see what I mean in a minute. But you can see here, the AI are cheating a lot. And this guy went for Rangers, which actually is the only one which is semi-accurate. Did my friend click his yet? He hasn't even picked his yet. It's like the first minute. Wow. So I've gone for two Pioneers. Some of these points here are actually cap points. I don't know which one's a which. This one's a victory point here. This watchtower. This watchtower's a vic point. This one's a vic point. Any of these watchtowers that don't have the manpower symbol are victory points. So, well, I think that one's a victory point. And there's another one, like here, that's a victory point. Wow, the AI really did not do anything at the start of the game. They just camped in their base. They're just camping straight in the base, and you can see how much.
The lieutenant has been assigned to field ops.
Yeah, this is important to note. Now, Now, at the start of the game, I was just building munition caches around this area. You can see here. I initially saw this area and thought this is a great place for a med HQ because we had discussed this beforehand. I said, let's go. I'm gonna take this bridge and hold this position while they hold this position. There's a mortar bug here. That's actually interesting. Some pillboxes scattered around here. This whole map gets flattened by the end of the match. So some Mosh trooping are coming in. Some sappers moving forward. Oh, they crewed a mortar.
Our headquarters has been improved. We can now build light mechanized
Oh no, they got an AT gun. So you can see some Irish guards, some regular rifles.
Machine gun crew awaiting orders.
As you can see, I've gone for, you know, we'll see. Invert went straight for 3 conscripts. He went for the assault, which gives him the BT. And you can see Imperator, he's gone for 3 engineers, 2 machine guns, and an AT gun. The reason I've not got a machine gun yet is because I'm waiting for the Med HQ to come up, which I don't know how you can change it. Oh.
The command vehicle has converted to a
Oh, that's
static
the...
building.
Yeah. But basically... Oh no, this is the observer hub. So if I wanted to, I could click this. Lags the game out slightly, but oh well. And it shows you what we had. So, you can see how I've gone for the machine gun. I might choose to do it like this, to be honest. Quick clicking. I don't even know how... So you can see here, they've gone for some pack guns. Yeah, it's a bit finicky, because usually these are right at the top. Some of these are right at the top, so you can see some of the abilities that we've got. Imperator's here, he's got like transfer orders and stuff like that. You can get a T-30, you know, at 9 stars you can get like a really good T-34-85. Invert's gone for, you can see here, booby trap territory, and you can get some Strafnicki, whatever. Whereas this guy can, you can see here some mortars and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight for this. Now, I've essentially set up in this position here, and you can see I've built a sandbag. I'm waiting for a machine gun, but because my machine gun's coming up, you can see it here. Using the sprint key. Now, that's another cool thing with Spearhead. Every soldier has sprint by default, which is great. So the AI, as you can see, not really sending much in. They really did go right for Imperator and his boys right at the front. You can see some Panzer Grenadiers.
Anti-tank batteries ready for deployment.
Some Falcon Jaegers. Oh yeah, this is that is normal. Is that normal? There's a building here. Interesting. Oh, that was where my base is. Yeah, I'm not good. I will not be good. You can see here some more. So I'm building another supply half track because what I get a second MG42 because you can't go wrong with 2 MG42s. I've also got my first pack gun up, which keep an eye on these pack guns. These do a lot of damage in this game. So yeah, I'm just going to talk over some of the abilities. I don't use them, but... So, you can see breakthrough tactics, really important. Oh. This one increases troop speed. So basically, inspires stuff. A few more of these. Munition blitz, quite a useful thing. Smoke raid operations, I don't really like that. Recruit losses, I don't use. Oh. And then I get for this, which is... there's this, which I never use. Infiltrators, which is basically a sniper. And this is awesome, because you can forward deploy these troops. I don't actually use it too often, which is annoying. Oh, here's another thing. If you do play this mod, this is a very good upgrade. Because you can see it gives you... well, it increases manpower by 10%. 10%, sorry about that. Which most points do, but some don't. Oh yeah, you can see a lot of maintenance bays around this map, which the enemy needed so much this time. And you'll see why soon. So you can see some Irish guards having a go against some Strafback. And here's, wait, is there a lieutenant retinue found it? Yep. There's some tank hunters with boys here. But yeah, basically, my thing was, I knew that I had to hold this bridge. And they can, so you can either go across the bridge here, or go across up, down here, which I thought, now you'll see what, I do this later, but yeah, you can see I've got a few, Panzer Grenadier, not Panzer Grenadiers, German pistols, German Grenadiers, yeah, German Grenadiers, whatever, I just, what are they called, German Pioneers, that's what they are.
Command Hauptrat has been converted into the headquarters building.
Here you can see, a Unicarrier, there's a few Fallschirmjägers. Oh, and another pack gun. There's a load of pack guns on the map. That's another thing, there's a load of, like, on this map there's a load of mortars and stuff scattered throughout. Like, there was an MG42, which I said to pick up for these guys, because they would need it more than me. They didn't pick it up. Well, they do pick it up eventually, but yeah, I picked it up eventually, but yeah. This is around the time where Invert crashes out. I stupidly did not use this ability until much later, and then I forgot about them, and they got killed by it because of it, which was stupid. Okay, so speaking of stupid, the AI here are just crowding around this MG42 with a tank hunter, a sappers. Oh, this greyhound, this annoyed me. There's a greyhound here, and basically he just, oh, it was just so irritating. So I go across the bridge here and stop putting an AT mine down here. So I start putting some AT mines, which, and I see the what's it called? I see the greyhound, and I'm thinking, oh no. Now this really annoys me because he has the armored skirts. I didn't know this, and my pack gun was in a. At this point, the pack gun. It's just this building really screwed me over in the early game. But basically, I couldn't do anything. I was trying to use the machine guns here, which did nothing. So I tried switching to AP rounds, but they do nothing at long ranges against greyhounds, so, which is stupid. Like their armor as well. Like look at their armor. It's about 14 millimeters, 14.5 millimeters, and these I think should be able to pierce through it. So oh yeah, and here's another MG42. You can see here, as well, you can see like a load of like regular paws, stuff like that. Yeah, this was a fun fight, but yeah. Here's my second building, the second one. I don't buy any of these. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I buy an LEF8. I buy in an LEIG. So, but you can get with my doctrine. This is different in most doctrines, but most have the Puma. Most have the 250. Most have the AA gun. Not many have the Goliath. I think this is the only one with the Goliath. A couple have LEIG, a couple have Rackenwerfers. I don't know if any have the Hetzers other than this one. And then of course you have this guy who I didn't use, but that's an officer. So there's another officer here. Yeah, you can see here I'm starting to use the machine gun. This is where my friend gets replaced by the AI because he crashed out, was annoying. Yeah, you can see how little damage this does. Like even with it does a little bit. It does a little bit, but like, and eventually it just gets knocked out by the pack gun. Yeah, this was a lot of fun though. But yeah, you can see most of the action's happening around here. You can see the AI is moving in with the T-70 with the glorious sort of Blood Ravens camo. He's got glorious Blood Raven camo on. You can only see you'll only be able to see my tank camo in a little bit because I use because I only use one tank which uses the camo. Because You'll see what I mean later, but yeah, the AI is just spitting out units at this point. Oh shit! I opened up Discord then. I forgot that's my tab to open Discord. Oh well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, you can see here I commit a war crime right now by killing these medics. That is actually illegal. But and just to rub even more salt in the wound, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, the medics survive. It's later they don't survive. Oh. Yeah. Now I believe they built a forward HQ around here, which doesn't look the case because of how they were retreating one time. But in reality, they were just retreating back to their base. That's weird. More medics. I don't get why the AI always build medics. You can see how much crap's coming in. Yeah. Imperator here is just using his resists to blow the hell out of... It was actually quite interesting. At the end of the game, we had similar kills, but I did I think I had like 20k more damage. I think he had like 10 more kills, but I had more damage. So it was like, so he agreed that, and I only had like 20 casualties. He had like 200 or something like that. Like, oh no, it wasn't the AI. He had about 100. But you can see the AI here just charging. They run into an M3, which I end up taking out with a LEIG later. Yeah, I end up taking this out with an LEIG. There's another M3 here. And a lot of AT. I actually was I quoted later, I said, how much AT have you taken out here? Because there was so many because there was this AT gun, there was a couple mortars, there was an MG here, which was the biggest. Ah, here's the first enemy tank, a Stuart. Like the first official enemy tank. Way before my first tank. Like, I haven't even built a single tank yet. I'm just gonna go. I think the AI had a T-70. Imperator hasn't built a tank yet because the way he works is that he goes straight for this thing, and then grabs the IS-2. He goes straight for the big tanks, and then you have someone like me who just doesn't and waits. And so he actually said, like, look at this. Like, this is what I was doing the whole game, by the way. I was just defending this whole point. Like, they don't cross this bridge. They do not cross the point. They do not get anywhere near me. And you'll see how insane it gets near the end. You'll see how crazy it gets. Now, at the moment, Imperator's taking the brunt. So he manages to take out that AT gun with the with his engineers, which he's using Lend-Lease. I set up my my flak gun here because I think there'll be a good fit here. You can see here comes the those Fallschirmjägers with FG-42s. They just walk straight in. Here comes the M4. Here comes the M3 again. Where's my LEF8? No, that's the pack gun. Where's the LEIG? Oh, here's the LEIG. Now this thing has little range, as you can see. Like, so, which is why I don't use it too often. I used it a bit, but Jesus Christ, the blob. If I'd have known where some of these was later. Oh, here comes, this is the first thing that scared me. Because, as you can see, the AI don't really build much in this mod for some reason. But they can spit out just tons of tanks and stuff, which is stupid. So, you can see here, they don't even have the command building yet they can build Sherman 5s. They haven't even, like, it's the same here. They'll build out like Easy 8s and stuff like that. Like, is that a jumbo? That's a fucking jumbo, yeah. I just realised that's a jumbo. You can. Oh god, that's disgusting. With the Rangers, you can get Jumbos. And Scots. It's actually the enlisted. But yeah, you can see this is a Sherman 5, which the British had. The British AI had, which I think was this one, yeah. Yeah, they had Anvil, and for some reason they haven't even built them. As you can see, because you need this building to build that, which is... But yeah, he gets the bulldozer blades on, which... That's the one thing when you're playing Spearhead, the AI cheat a lot. You'll see this later, but... You can see here there's a here comes the Panzer 4, first Panzer 4. Like, I haven't even built a tank yet, by the way, I want to point out. I've gone for this building, which this lets you build the big tanks. You can see here, it locks the Jagdtiger and the Jagdpanzer 4 for Panzerjägers, the Panther for Panzer and Infiltration, and the Sturmtiger for Storm. And if you remember what my doctrine was, that's a Sturmtiger. Yeah, take a guess what I'm about to build. So the Sherman 5 is still here. This really annoyed him. The LEIG, he really hated this LEIG. So I just took out the tanks here, the M3s here, and I said I'll help him take out the LEFG, but he took it out anyways. He hated that thing so much, Imperator. Oh, there goes one thing. Yeah. Yeah, you can see how. Yeah, so the first Panzer 4 arrives. The AI is just back capping this area, but they don't actually fully cap, which is annoying. The Sherman here, Sherman 5. Which, I don't know. It's good, but it's not like... It's not that good. So you can see here the infantry here from the AI. Now for some reason they end up taking one of the munition point here, which at least there's something quite funny over here, but yeah. I've hit the munitions cap here and I'm about to hit the fuel cap on this. Yeah, it takes a bit of a while for me to get the Sturmtiger, but man, when I get it, you'll see. I end up going for a Stug. Now, usually I would go for the J in this situation. I'd say the J is better in most situations. However, I went for the Stug G because A, the G's good, and B, because of where I was fighting, I thought, hey, let me just put my Stug right here. And basically just wait for anyone to come. So you can see here, I've got all of my troops basically in a position. I've got a mine on the bridge. And here comes the Stug. Annoyingly, it doesn't have the camo. It doesn't have the camo I had, which I'll show you later. I don't know if it's shown, but. Has the Imperator got his tanks yet? I can't remember, but I get a Stug, which yeah, the Stug's pretty good actually on this mod. The Stug is actually pretty fun to use. Like, it's a tank destroyer obviously, and it's pretty good long range against armor. So I thought, yeah, I'm gonna have to use this because I'm gonna be mostly turtling. There's another Stug here, which again, a lot more infantry as well, some Irish guards, which don't really get to use here. Fusiliers, some powers. Oh, here comes the Cromwell. This was interesting because it's about to eat because this Cromwell ends up eating like a. Is this the Cromwell that ate Megadix? I can't remember. I know, but these Falcon Megas get cut to ribbons. Oh yeah, here we go. It takes a lot of beatings, and it's just out of the range of this, so I don't like these buildings. These two buildings are the worst. They end up, the AI ends up re-throwing the this 3. You can see the medic. Oh, the playing Death of Daylight as well. Lovely. Panzer 4H here. You can see here there's a clown car just gets straight up nuked by what Imperator was set up here, which is like 3 MGs and stuff like that. Yeah. I think that's one of the main things was that this it ends up getting hit by my was it this, yeah, it was the packs to take them out. Yeah, it's really useful. Oh yeah, here comes the Stugs. Yeah, at this point I was more distracted by this, thinking, oh my god, what the hell is going on here? And I was like, you can see here there's a bunch of Stugs, the Panzer H, 4H. The AI's derping. There's a cruiser. There's another Cromwell here. Yeah, here's the Ford HQ I was talking about. I knew they built a Ford HQ in this area, but I didn't know where. You can see here the Stugs just coming, and the Panda 4 just coming straight out the base, along with a Cromwell behind it with an observation post for some reason. You can see here that there's another Cromwell 5. I don't know what happened to the bulldozer though. Oh no, the bulldozer went over here, I think, and got killed by the wall of death here, Imperator's wall of death. Yeah. Oh yeah, I deployed a squad behind the lines here. Retrofitted him out with STGs. Oh, here comes his first tank. Here he is in his Valkyria Chronicles armor. Camo. I think that's Valkyria Chronicles. Sorry if I'm wrong, but that's what it looks like. But he's basically going in. He's got an IS-1, an IS-1, IS-2. Oh yeah, here we go. This is where it gets interesting. A bunch of tanks come flying across. A T-70 hit the... not T-70, something hit the mine. And you can see here, I'm just getting overwhelmed here. They hit this, takes out most of my Grenadier. At this point, I think the bridges needs has literally been... I don't know how much there was there, but I think... Yeah, there was a Stug, a Panzer 4, and two Cromwells, and I survived to that with just a Stug and two Pack 40s. yeah, at this point, so I set up this as well, which they've set up I think that's a rack. Oh no, sorry, in this. Here comes another Stug and another Panzer 4. Yeah, this is where it gets really interesting, because you can see how much... yeah, this squad, I realised was fucked. Yeah, there's so much debris and rubble that flies, it gets hilarious at times, but... Yeah. I lose the squad there, but I don't care. I end up moving the... I end up moving the pack gun to here to heal them up. This pack gun ends up... Now, this is actually quite tactical, but I built this Ford HQ, which is really good. I really should have invested in some of these lightning flares, which would have been really useful. But yeah, I take out this guy. Ends up getting taken out by the Stug. Oh, how much damage this thing does. What was this tank here? Oh, another Stug. More Stugs and more Shermans. a Stuart coming in. I'm beginning to show it with this, with the AI. With this, you can see how much chaos is happening here. Like how many tanks there are. Like that's 3 Panzer IVs and a Stug. The Stug just took 3 shells. Just took a Pack 40 and a Stug 3 straight to the face. This Panzer IV H took heavy damage. You can see here. Here comes more. Look how many tanks show up here, right? And watch this. Okay. Oh yeah, I built a LEFH as well, but you can see how much. Look at this. I mean, another tank bites the. It just gets carnage at times. It just gets chaotic. Oh, here comes. This is built. So you got like a creeping barrage. Here's a mortar team that's running in. Here comes the Stuart, the little Stuart that could. At this point, I can build the Sturmtiger. At this point, I don't know if I do. Oh, Assault Online, that's great. I've gone for forward receivers just so I know when they're coming in. Yeah, this thing, as you can see, takes a beating but survives. My LEFH ends up blowing stuff up. So does this. This is actually interesting, by the way. Watch this. This gets like, I don't know how it does this, but it gets 2-star veterancy, but it doesn't get a single kill. Like, look at this. It gets 1-star veterancy, no kills. I don't know how that didn't kill as well, that didn't kill the G. Yeah, here we go. 2-star veterancies, no kills. Oh yeah, I can kill fucking get structural again. And like at this point, I don't know how much K is coming across the bridge. So I'm thinking, I'm panicking right now. I was actually generally panicking because I didn't know what was across this bridge. And if I'd seen this, I would have been really panicking because there's a Panther, there's a Panzer IV, I knew there was a Stug. But yeah. So I'm building a Sturmtiger. The Panther shows up, takes a mega dick from the Stug and the. He gets hit by the LEF. He gets hit by the LEFH. He gets hit by the Stug, and he gets hit by both the Pack Guns. Yeah, more tanks die because of the armoured car here. The Panther's broken. Here comes the Bren carrier straight in. It went straight into the thing. Oh, Panther IV's immobile. Guys. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I don't build a single more unit. I don't think I build another unit after this. Like, this is my final unit tally. I don't lose any more. I don't build anymore. So, yeah. Imperator, meanwhile, he's got 2 IS-2s. And me, I've got this. Hold on. Just look at that camo. Like, this is actually an official camo, by the way. This is an official camo. I can't remember how to rotate the camera. I don't think you can in this game, but yeah, official camo. Other than this, the Pepe isn't, but I really like it. I think it's Halloween 2016. Whatever. It's a very old camo, but I like it. I just like how cool it looks. I mean, it looks like some snake. It looks kind of snaky, but I like it. Anyways, yeah, you can see a lot of infantry here. I just have no idea what to do with them at the moment because I don't know what to do because basically everything's just getting nuked. Like I've got an LEFH and the LEIG here, blowing stuff up. There's a Zisk here. Oh, here we go. I blew up the bridge. That's what I did. I blew up the bridge with a Sturmtiger. Oh, I forgot I did that. Oh, I was just cacking myself at this point. Jeep got taken out instantly by the IS-2. This IS-2 comes in. The Stug and the Pat guns are still kicking ass. The Panther's still here. I think this is close. Yeah, this is van here. I'm just gonna keep my hand on the Stuntiger here because. Ready? Because you'll see why, but I end up using this a lot. Here we go. I think I use it around here, which, yeah, it immobilizes the Panther. It takes out 11 kills, and it immobilizes the Panther. So I hit the reload soon. God. Yeah, as you can see, a few things. Oh, here we go. This is interesting. The Tiger 1 doesn't have the Tiger 1 building. So, and none of them have the doctrine. Like, this is, like, the AI here doesn't actually have the doctrine to build the Tiger 1. It has the doctrine to build the Ferdinand, not the Pan. And you can see here, no upgrade either. It's kind of a bit good on. Anyways, Stuntiger is ready and loaded. And the AI can't repair the Panther, so Wolf Crime committed here by the AI here. Here we go, the Stuntiger. I've got, of course, got the flat gun as well. At this point, I didn't know where the oh, here we go. This is at this point, I had no idea where the Panther was, so I just fired into here because I think there might be a big attack coming. Some Falcon Jaegers are here. I take out the Panther somehow, and I'm like, what? How did I take out the Panther? You can see here, destroys 3 vehicles and a lot of stuff. Yeah, the buildings are being flattened, which is great for me because now I can build now my guns here have a really good view, have a clear view on the enemies, and you can see here this thing has a huge view on the enemy. Another Cromwell, some more Cromwells. Oh, here's another Tiger. This is the expert AI's Tiger who's funking out. So there's another Tiger. Interesting. I think this one. Oh, this one's hilarious. How this one gets taken out. I think it's this one, but one of them gets taken out in a hilarious way, which I'm not gonna spoil, but you'll see. Yeah, you can see here. Here comes the IS ones. And yeah, the IS one's 52, right? Which he can actually build as well. He can't build anything. He can't build anything like that. Like, if you look here, he could build a KV. He could build a KV-8? Jesus. Oh yeah, here comes the Tigers. The Derpy Tiger. Or Tiger. There's so many AIs here. Fusiliers. There's a Bren. There's some guy with a Piat. Here's some medics. To the army. Oh, another attack coming. My Stuntiger, I think, fired again. Yeah, it did fire again. We missed the Stuntiger round. Which is a shame, but oh well. Oh, here's when we identified the Tiger. Yeah, you can see a few more stuff coming in. Because we knew at this point there was a Tiger, but we didn't know where it was. So we're just questioning where the Tiger is. You can see this, yeah. The MG42 in this mod, oh, that's the MG34, but the MGs in this mod are fucking nasty. You can see here's my Sturmtiger. Also got my LEFH. No, not LEFH, LEFG. Here's the Stuart and the Tiger here. It's like a really bad love story, the Stuart and the Tiger. Still better love story than Twilight though. Anyway, look at that. That's an army. Oh yeah, I used the artillery piece truck around here just to stop them coming in. Here's where we notice the Tigers coming from my flank. So I start doing a pre-counter of measure. And my pre-counter of measure, you'll see what that is. Oh, I didn't notice this yet, but a Panther's coming in as well. Yeah, this is. So you can see here, I don't have much to take out this Tiger. All I have is 2 pack guns and a Stug, right? Really, which can realistically take out Tiger. You know, they're the only real anti-tank weapons I've got. And I think, you know, a lesser man might look at this and go, I'm fucked. Unfortunately, I'm not a lesser man. Well, unfortunately, I'm not a lesser man. So, that Tiger and also whatever the clown car here get nuked. Oh man, just how much carnage this thing does is insane. I love this. This is like its full shot as well. I think I tried this like 4 or 5 times already, and it's just racking up the kills. But yeah, you can see how much fire is coming in. The medics die. I'm getting ready to reload this thing. I think I'll fire it again quite quick. Follow me. I fire off quite.
Continue the push. They are now at 100 points.
Yeah, I fire it now. Here we go. I'm gonna fire straight into this position. This is hilarious. It takes out everything other than the Panther, and it nearly destroys the Stug. But yeah, you can see how much chaos this thing has caused. Wait. Oh, I'll just reload this thing again. This Stug is the unsung hero. Yeah, it's because it's right next to the field maintenance point, which was kind of a nightmare. Here comes the Tiger. Here comes one of the Tigers. They also put a flak. Oh, they put a fucking flak. Yeah, you can see some of the stuff I could have built. I could build earlier pages. This was what another thing I could build, which was this building here, which gives you a few points. Like you can see smoke barrage, elimination barrage, airdrop, medical supplies, pretty useful. Then you can also build, you can set in these cavalry divisions and like heavy weapons and stuff. Some of these, like one of these call outs on one is like a Panther. One is like this Nord. Oh yeah. Here comes, you can see the AIs using the Lieutenant. But yeah, you can see how, like, this Stug was unsung. These tanks were, you know, you can see these things, all they were doing was wiping out tanks. You can see here, here's another attack coming.
We have lured the enemy to 75 points.
The match is nearly over. They're not getting across this river anytime soon. They can't get across here. I think here's where we notice that there's a second tank, a second Tiger. Yeah, here's where we notice the second Tiger. Oh, she's here. Here's another Panzer IV. Yeah, it knocks out the IS-2. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, it knocks out the IS-2. The Panther and the Panther, the Tiger and the Panther knock out the IS-2. But, and there's like a one, like this is like the perfect bait. Like, it's like, imagine just falling for this. You take out an 152. You think, oh, I'm gonna push, and then you run into 2 more IS2s and a 152. That would be, oh shit. Don't think it's fired. Oh yeah, it fired. It immobilized the Stug again, but it took out like another load of infantry. Oh, the Stug ends up getting smashed here by. Oh yeah, here's an SU-100. It gets taken out by the pack gun here. Spotters, a few spotters around here which get cut to ribbons. Oh, here comes the artillery. This was hilarious. I was laughing my head off here because they called in artillery just, yeah, I called in artillery just as I called in. Oh, here comes the Panzer IV. And it's about to, 1, bounce, and a miss, I think it was. Yeah. Here comes the second shot. You can see how much crap is firing on it. It's just taking hits from, like, from pack guns here. It's taking a hit from a Stug. Yeah, I don't get some of the upgrades because I don't need them. Here's another Sherman. Here comes the next Tiger, which gets oh, it got uncrewed. Wait. There's something. Yeah. Oh, here's. Oh yeah, there was a 3rd Tiger. Yeah, the 3rd Tiger of the game. Yeah, we noticed this, by the way. We noticed, we're like, oh god, there's another fucking Tiger, because like we were like, how many Tigers are there? Now, we weren't panicking at this point, like the first one, but this time we were like, oh, there's another fucking Tiger. We were just more bored. Like there's another Tiger and Panther combo. So I say, fuck it, who dares wins. And I'm like moving in on the Tigers. There goes the Stuart. Yeah, this thing hasn't got much range, and this kind of scared me here. This bit kind of scared me, but he didn't really end up. But that Stug takes so. That Stug was so bad. Oh no, oh yeah, this is when the Tiger gets itself stuck. Because because for some reason it didn't move when I was firing it. What was it? Oh, here we go. Here comes the grand finale. There's 3 Panthers here. Well, the 2 Panthers. Tiger goes down again. This Panther is immobilized. This Panther has lost its gun. I think it lost its gun already, but yeah. I start reloading it straight away. Man, the Stern Tiger is so good. Like, in this mod, the Stern Tiger is so good. Look at this devastation it has caused. Like, look at the devastation I have caused on this part of the map. Yeah. No one, I think I pulled it back. Yeah, I pulled it back slightly because I didn't want it. Oh yeah, they were trying to rebuild the bridge as well, which would have been hilarious because I would have just nuked it again. Yeah, that Tiger stays there as well, which is great. Anyways, the match is about to end. As you can see, they're on 5 points. Unfortunately, we don't get another Stun Tiger round off, but yeah, just so it was so much fun, as you can see. So it's gonna stop now. Here we go. Playback over. I can actually show you, like, so this is what Imperator had at the end. He ended up with 2 ISs and a bunch of battered units. Invert's AI had a SU-100 and a IS-152, and he was building another IS, and he was building a T-70 again. The Expert AI had a Panther and a Stug and a lot of infantry scattered around the map. Yeah, this was just so much fun. This said, oh my god, they actually built an elephant right at the end. Oh my god, they built, or not an elephant. It was no, this was the Ferdinand, not the elephant. This was the early thing, and then of course I had the panther. Lost 2 tigers as well. To my there you go. This is the British. Oh yeah, this really panicked him because they used a land mattress on his position right at the end, which killed half his army. You can see it killed half his army, which is great. You see here some Irish guards, some Fusiliers. I didn't see too much of the British this game. I did see their tanks a lot, but I didn't see much of the British. And then the Americans, who were the easy AI, but they were the Americans. We didn't see much of them, but I think I saw the most of them. But man, it was so much fun. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this weird, video. This is just something I wanted to share. It was awesome, an awesome video game. Thanks to Imperator and Invert, even though Invert wasn't in the game for too long. He was only in it for the first 10 minutes, but hey, it was fine. It was fun for those first 10 minutes as well. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave your comment, your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.